Good morning. Welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Well, I kind of woke up this morning feeling like, I don't know, maybe, you know, when you get, I know you probably don't unless you have it, but what I can only imagine is when you kind of have things like sleep apnea and you wake up and you've got a headache because, I don't know, I was laying wrong, I had a stiff neck, I had a headache, and I had a weird dream that I've had before. And it's very strange. I think Trigger Point made this dream happen. But I keep getting it's like a recurring dream, and it's weird. It's really weird. It's about some kind of weird attack. But we're in a cinema, and there's these, I don't know what they are, I think they're bins, but they're very small and round, and there's a big bin underneath. They put some squirty foam down there, and it starts to steam and bubble, and it just expands. Weird. Then I wake up. So, scary, eh? Not weird, more like. Stupid dream. There's probably more to it that I forget. Anyway, where are we? Remember when you smoked candy cigarettes? Yeah, I do. I was trying to be cool like my mum or something. And then it wasn't long before I realised that smoking wasn't cool at all. And it stank. And I didn't want to do it. Yeah, but I still ate the sweets, mind you. Let's have a look. Oopsie. Another one fell out. Okay, so here we are. It's a very dark picture. Mind you, most of them are, aren't they? But it looks more brighter on the camera because of the light. But there we go. That's today's picture from my calendar. I haven't got any acid for you today. I haven't got any meanness in me. That was all reserved for... Yeah. Maybe my bad dream knocked it out of me. I don't know. It wasn't really bad. But I know it's an uneasy dream. Oh, we haven't done this for a while. Just because we can. Oh, mamma mia. So, yeah, not much to tell you, really. I've been boring. I've been sorting out the yarn van, packaging some orders, doing the postage, watching a bit of football. Yeah, not much, really. Oh, it was recorded, by the way, because we missed it. Well, it wasn't televised. That's the annoying thing. So we watched the goals on Match of the Day, which we recorded. So, but, yeah, it's so annoying. It's always like a really good match when they don't show it on the TV. But you know what the really, 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 really annoying thing is? That if you live in America, Australia, probably Canada, if you live anywhere but here, you can see all of those matches. Every one of them is filmed, and they show them everywhere but here. That's the annoying thing. And what they actually do show, they want you to pay through the nose for. I can remember when, this is a remember when, it was all free on the TV. That was the good old days. But in some respects, you know, at least, well, we only had 3 channels back then, so it weren't necessarily the good old days. If you lived anywhere but London, you got 4 channels because you had your local one, as well as ITV. But they showed the same things, apart from your news was different and your current affairs-y type shows and things that, you know, the one that's on before the news that shows the local, that's the only one. But because when we lived in London, we only had 3, and then we moved here and we had 4. So it was like, whoa, hell. And then they brought out Channel 4, and everyone was like, 4 channels now? Well, 5 if you lived here. But they were kind of the same anyway, so it didn't really matter. And then they brought out Channel 5. But Sky was already around by then. And you had to now, Bruce Springsteen's song comes to mind. Was it 57 channels and nothing on? Well, we've got probably about 257 channels with nothing on most of the time. That's probably, yeah. Gary is obviously out there doing all kinds of DIY. You can probably hear him right on cue. He's doing flooring out in the conservatory. the long part, which is like the passagey bit. Excuse me. Water, being ultra healthy. I still don't have my air up bottle. Anyway, but the back part was still concrete. So he's renewed all the back part with floorboarding, but it's higher than the wooden bit. So we're either going to have a trip hazard or we've got to do the whole thing. Which will be annoying. Yeah. And then he'll have a problem when he comes to the front door area. But we'll overcome that when we get there. And now he's going to have a bang. Charming. Charming. So I've been looking through some old WIPs. I found a couple of crochet hooks. But as well as the blanket that I showed you, I found this. And this was what I bought a long time ago. This is Yummy Yarn. And a little bit of Funny Yummy. So this is Funny Yummy. And I bought this a long time ago when Sophia was very small. And I made her a scarf and a blanket out of it. And this was my leftovers. And I thought, I want to make something with that. And I never got round to doing it. I don't think I've got enough to make River and Sophia something. But I've got enough to make another little scarf, I think. Possibly. And do it in a different way. So, and I've had this bee in my bonnet to do that for quite some time. So you never know. I might get that done. But whenever I see Yummy Yarn in the shops, I never see Funny Yummy Yarn in the shops anymore. The one that used to have it was the one in Sheerness High Street, but it shut down. It shut down around the pandemic time, and now it's a tanning shop. I might need that one. I'm very conscious, wheezy as well this morning, conscious of the fact that I'm very pale, especially on my legs and feet in that area. I'm going to sneeze now. That's better. This morning I kind of killed myself with fumes. I decided to spray the bathroom, and it's a very bleachy spray that kind of chokes you. So I woke up wheezy, so I used my inhalers. I went in there and did that, and then I was even more wheezy than I was before. And it's really got down my throat, so I do apologise. But at least I'm not waking up all sniffy and snotty and wheezy and blowy and sneezy anymore. Well, don't tempt fate, but I'm not. So that's good, isn't it? At least one thing is out the way. Something, whatever it is I was allergic to, must have gone. I don't know what it is. So yeah, I do feel really disadvantaged in life because of all of that. You know, I just wish I could eat what I wanted and sniff what I wanted and use the products that I want and not worry about whether dust or cats or whatever I'm allergic to kind of crosses my path too much, you know. It's just such a pain. And I used to have the most sensitive skin, not so much now. Perhaps the ingredients they're putting in things are so much better now than they used to be, which I think is probably the case. And yeah, so I used to, whatever I used to really upset me. Number 7 doesn't seem to really agree with me. That's a brand of makeup and toiletries if you don't get that across where you are. And yeah, it does seem to really get me. A few breakouts have happened since I started using the things that are in that big box I got for Christmas. So yeah, I try not to. I want to use it, you know, because I've been bought it, but it does actually do me in. So I need to finish these WIPs that I've got here, and I might actually look into another beanie pattern. I will do them, but it's a bit of a busy week for me. Not only have we got Valentine's Day, we have birthday, and I have babysitting. And today we're popping out to see Charlotte because River had an accident yesterday. She accidentally, Sophia shut her finger in a door and it kind of almost severed the top of her finger. So they had to take her to East Grinstead, you know, where I had my cancer surgery, and reconstruct it. So Gary wants to go see her and, you know, take her a little prezi sort of thing. So we've got to do that this afternoon. And then, so this week's quite busy for me. So I will get them done, but I don't know when. And I packaged up all my orders and everything else. And then I looked at my phone this morning and I had another one. And I thought, I can't include it now. So I'm going to have to get that one, you know, picked up another day. Which is, if you could just print out your own label and include it in today's one, it would be great, but you can't. It's just frustrating. But I mean, obviously I'll be packaging out. It's just a busy week. But yeah, I'll still have days that I can do it in. Anyway, I'm going to get off. Uploaded this here video. And I know it's not a long one. But apart from bad dreams, not much has happened to me. Really, since I last spoke to you. No. I can't feel like the diet's doing well, though. I was quite good yesterday. I was hungry in the evening, or peckish. You don't get hungry on a low-carb diet, you get a bit peckish. Hang on, that blue is very annoying. So to see it like this. But yeah, you get a bit peckish. And I did not give in to it. I went to bed, fell asleep fine. So that's good, because sometimes, you know, I cannot sleep when I'm hungry. I just can't. But like I said, you don't get mega hungry on this diet. And while I was watching, I did watch something last night. I started watching Dead Something Fell. It's got the old Doctor Who in it, David Tennant. And it wasn't until I started watching it I thought, I've seen this. I have seen this, but it's a long time ago. And I don't necessarily remember it. I don't have the capacity to remember these things like I used to. I remember, word for word, near enough 24. And things like Prison Break. Things I watched a little while ago. But maybe they're just not as exciting as they used to be. Trigger Point was. Trigger Point definitely was. Anyway, I'm going. I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch out for my video later. I'm not going to say any more, but it's a good one. Bye for now.